Hey, this is Seth with Sifter, and today I'm going to give you a quick tutorial of our board view for projects. So to find it, we'll open up a project from the All Projects screen, and you'll find the new board view at the top of the screen beside List. And if we click Board right here, then we'll be taken to the new board view. Here in the board view, issues are represented as cards inside status columns. Here you can see that the column titles are the status types. So this is what it will look like if you're using the default Sifter status types. And in just a little bit, we'll hop into what it looks like if you're using custom statuses. Right beside the title is the card totals, which is the total amount of issues inside of a column here. If we move down just a little bit, we can see all the information that is shown for each individual issue. So here at the top left, we can see the issue number. We can see the subject line of the issue. We have the follow icon here, so you can click that to follow or unfollow. You can see the assignee, what category it's been placed in, and then its milestone. Moving to the bottom of a column, we'll see that we're able to create a new issue by clicking this new issue button, which will take us to the new issue page. When we can also set a status limit. Now, a status limit is setting a limit on the amount of cards that are inside one column here. So see, we have 3 right now. If we set the status limit to be 2 and update it, then we'll see that the status limit has been broken, and you'll be able to tell that by the light red background of this column. In order to satisfy the status limit, we can either move an issue from this status to another status, or we can reset our status limit to reflect how many issues we have inside this column. You can also collapse a column if you want more space to work in, by clicking this arrow to the top right of any column. And you can open it by clicking that arrow once again. The cards have a drag and drop functionality that you can use to reorder them inside of a column, or you can move from one status to another. Moving a card from one status to another will automatically update the status of that issue. So now that I've moved it from open to resolved, the status of this issue will be resolved, as we can see here. The next notable difference of board view is the sidebar over here. First, you'll see that you'll be able to hide the sidebar now. In case you want to get a better view of your board, you can click this button to show the sidebar once again. And the next difference that you'll notice is the group by option here. This functions the same way as the sort by. However, it keeps the order of each issue in the way that you've placed it. So say I moved issue 16 here down to the bottom, because maybe it doesn't have as much of importance as issue 14, which is critical. And then I grouped by assignee. Then I would see that it was broken up by assignee. And if I wish to return to my default view, we can see that issue 16 is still at the bottom of the list here. You can also change the information of an issue by drag and dropping it to a different grouping. So say that we have the priority group by filter on, and we want to change issue number 13 from a normal priority to a high priority. We can drag and drop this issue card right here, and it will change the priority of this issue. And in the same view, if we solved it, we could go ahead and move it to the resolved status by dragging and dropping as well. Other than the group by, the different filters here are the same as they are in the list view. You can also set your view preference on a project per project basis. So say that you like to view another project in the list view. So let's switch over to website development. And right now it's in board view, but we can switch it over to list view here, and Sifter will remember this. So if we happen to switch back to that project we were previously on, it will remember that we had it in board view. And this is on a user by user basis. So whatever view you're using does not interfere with whatever view someone else on your team is using. Now that we've seen what board view looks like for a project using default statuses, let's see what it looks like for a project using custom statuses. So let's switch over to our other project here, switch over to board view by clicking the button at the top. And now we'll see that each column is divided by the custom statuses that we've set for this project. If you're interested about learning more about custom statuses, go check out our custom statuses video. So here we can see we have a lot more columns here because we have a lot more custom statuses set. And that's a quick overview of board view for Sifter projects. If you have any questions or feedback on this feature, please email us at support@sifterapp.com. Thanks for watching.